Welcome to the I Am One podcast. On today's episode, we're sitting down with our good friend and perinatal mental health certified PSI English Support Groups manager, Megan Roberts. She has created some absolute magic here at PSI with the help of the incredible peer support services team by creating and offering over 50 free specialized support groups online every month. We'll chat about matrescence, why specialized support groups are so important, and how lived experience changed the trajectory of Megan's career. I belly laughed through our very lighthearted lightning round, so, make sure you're not sitting in a library or anything while you're listening. Okay, without any further ado, please sit back, relax, and enjoy this episode with our friend Megan. Megan, welcome to the podcast studio. We are so thrilled to be spending a whole hour with you this morning. Definitely the best day of our week. Sorry, other days of the week. This is the best one. So
we have a favorite.
Yeah, we do. Because Megan's in the house. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited to hang out with you.
Us too.
Let's just jump right in. Meg, will you give us a little introduction to who you are?
Yeah, I'm Megan Roberts. Pronouns are she, her. I live in North Carolina, and I am PSI's English Support Groups program manager. I'm also a survivor of perinatal mood challenges. And let's see, I've got a husband, 3 kids, a dog, 3 cats, and 4 goldfish.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
Yes, and all the things.
Wow. Holy
Yeah.
cow. Wait, how many pets is that? I didn't do the math.
8.
8. And I was thinking, I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know the names of the goldfish. And if my children know that, I'm in big trouble. So don't tell them.
We won't say a thing.
Okay. Don't tell them.
That's why it's really helpful to have a naming convention. So all from the same book or all from the same fandom or something, right?
Yeah. But these fish came home as a surprise from the fair last year.
Oh.
Of course they did.
No one told me we were getting these fish. And I have kept them alive for a full year.
That's really hard to do.
I'm very proud, but I don't know their names.
Let's pause the podcast real quick and give Meg a round of applause for keeping fair fish alive.
For one whole year. Thank you very much.
If nothing else happens this year, you can be proud of keeping fish alive.
W.
Yes, as our teenagers might say, W.
Big W.
Emily, would you like to ask the next question, or should I ask the next question?
I'm ready. So you mentioned that you are a survivor. I'm guessing that perinatal mental health disorders have played a role in your life. Please elaborate.
Yeah, absolutely. So I have 3 children, but I had my first in 2014. At that time, I was actually an English professor, so I had a totally different career.
Oh.
Yes.
Sidebar, what kind of English? Like creative writing?
I did get to teach some creative writing and different classes, but I mainly taught their first literature class, basic rhetorical writing. I loved it. I love writing and teaching.
Cool.
So that's what I was doing when I got pregnant. Yeah. And I think I just thought I was going to be this all natural, crunchy granola, perfect mom. Right?
Same.
I was just going to lay in bed breastfeeding my baby, just glowing and very, very unrealistic expectations. A lot of pressure on myself without knowing it. Right?
Are you the oldest, Megan?
I'm not. I'm the youngest.
Oh, okay. Well,
interesting.
Yes.
But a lot of pressure on yourself to do things perfectly.
Yes, for sure. And not even realizing that, right? But all these things that were if I do this, it means I'm a good mom.
Oh, totally tied to your value as a human.
100%. Yeah. So, pregnancy was fine. Physically, I did not feel well, but I was okay. I wouldn't say I was having a mental health challenge. It just sucked.
Uncomfortable, a little nauseous, or just?
Yeah. Super nauseous, super fatigued. I was okay. I wasn't having complicated feelings about the pregnancy or bonding, but just physically it felt really bad.
Yeah.
So wanted to have a natural birth. That didn't happen. Ended up with a C-section. I would say for me, it's so interesting, right? Trauma. For me, my C-section wasn't traumatic. I was so ready to just have that baby out
Like,
at that
if
point.
this means the baby is coming out, then high five, let's go.
Yes. Like, it was a really long labor.
Yeah.
But I was really supported. I'm sure that made the difference, right? So, like,
Yeah.
I think things that happened to me that happened to other people probably feel more traumatic because I was supported, I was heard, all of those things, right?
Yeah.
So that was okay. But then pretty immediately after my daughter arrived, I was sleep deprived. I went into it, I had already been up for like 36 hours.
Oh, yeah.
As babies do. Yeah.
As babies do, had the C-section. Yeah, and so the sleep deprivation began. She was an extremely colicky baby.
Oh.
Shout out to my colic parents. Oh my gosh.
That's hard for the kiddo. It's hard for the parents. It's like nobody knows what to do.
I don't know how you have a colicky baby and not have a mood disorder. It's torturous. And it was so hard because people are like, all babies cry.
Not like this, though. This is different.
Do they scream for 6 hours?
That was what I was going to say.
Offering the breast or a bottle doesn't fix it. Changing the diaper doesn't fix it. You go through the Excel spreadsheet of all the things, that could potentially help the baby.
I had a list on the fridge. I was like, here are
15.
Oh, yeah, I had that list. Here are 15 things we can do. I'm just going to go through the list so that I stop telling myself I'm a terrible parent for not being able to soothe this baby.
Can we define, if one can, colic? Because I think, if you don't have a colicky baby, you don't know what you don't know.
You don't. I'm like, here I'm pulling up our high needs PowerPoint from support groups.
Oh, ooh, sliding that in. Cool. All right.
Hey.
We have a group for parents of high needs babies, which also might mean colic.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that could also include medical conditions and things like that too, right?
It could. It definitely could. And there's a difference, right? So there's the period of purple crying, which almost all babies go through, right? So that's that 6 to 8 weeks is the peak of most babies crying, right? Most babies are difficult to soothe at that 6 to 8 week mark.
Do we know why?
It's developmental. I couldn't tell you exactly why, but it's something developmental.
Good job using your lungs.
Yes. Yes.
Purple crying is...
They resist soothing. It seems like they're in pain. It's long lasting. It usually happens in the evening. So super, super normal. It's a thing I always tell parents because often everybody's there to help in those first 2 weeks.
Yeah.
If you get that, everybody goes home. And then at 6 weeks, I feel like that's when so many parents join our groups because it's like, what happened? My baby's so difficult and everybody's gone.
Yeah.
And I'm tired.
And I'm tired and I've had a cumulative sleep deprivation and now I can't soothe my baby, right? So there's that. But then I would say colic is even more prolonged, right? It's not just that 6 to 8 week point. So I think they say for at least 3 weeks in a row, for more than 3 hours a day, your baby is just crying uncontrollably and you cannot soothe them. They're fed, they're dry. It is for no reason. We don't really know what causes colic. People have hypotheses like it's the digestive system, but we don't really know.
And sometimes solving that can help with fussiness, but sometimes it doesn't. Okay, so 3 hours in a day, is that 3 hours in a row or 3 hours total in the day?
Quiz. Didn't know we were going to ask. These were not on the list of questions.
I'm not sure, but I think it's in a row. I want to say it's consecutive, but I might be wrong.
Okay, we'll double check that. Maybe we'll put the definition in the show notes.
But I do know it is evidence-based that having a colicky baby is a risk factor for a mood challenge.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a sensory overload.
Oh my God.
If you weren't sleep deprived, if you eventually found something in the spreadsheet of ways to solve fussiness, the screaming, the irritability, but it still would be 3 hours of getting screamed at.
Yes. Or more. Mine was more.
Yeah.
Who would feel okay after that every day for 3 weeks?
No, your nervous system is not okay. Not to mention the isolation factor. well, at least I felt like I can't go anywhere with my baby.
Yeah. I mean, I really need to go to the grocery store right now, but I actually can't leave the house.
Because she's screaming.
I really want to take a shower right now, but can I leave her in the crib for 5 minutes or?
And I have to say, this was like an area where informal peer support really helped me, because my experience was when you go to providers with this, they really are just like, babies cry. It's a phase. It'll pass. And it's like, but I just need you to tell me how hard this is.
Yeah. Did you mention it to your provider? Like,
oh, yeah, I mentioned it, but it was just like a deal with it.
Yeah.
Which I guess, I mean, there's nothing they can do, but it was just no one was asking me about my mental health
Yeah.
in regards to that. So I found a couple of like friends of friends who had colicky babies, and they became like, that was actually like probably my first little bit of peer support. Like, finding somebody who's like, no, I get it. This is torturous every day. And like having that and being like, and it ended. I promise it ended.
Yeah.
You know, it was really important to have that.
Yeah, it is important because in that moment, you're thinking, no, this is never going to end. Kind of like when you think you're always going to be pregnant and this baby's never going to be born. When I told my early childhood educator teacher that I thought my oldest was never going to poop on the potty, and she was like, I promise you he's going to poop on the potty before, he graduates from high school. And I was like, nope, I don't believe you. I think you're lying. I'm sure that it feels in the moment like this baby is never going to be able to stop crying. I'm never going to go to the grocery store. I'm never going to shower. That's not true, but it feels so real and overwhelming in that moment, I'm sure, right?
And when it's your first, which it was for me, it's also just like, well, I'm just not good at this.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I feel like if it was my second or third, I could have made a comparison, but it was just like, no, you just can't soothe this baby. Now, having had 2 other babies, I'm like, I don't think it was a me thing.
There is no formula.
In fact, it was not me.
Yeah. But it was very much me at that time, like for myself. And that was really hard. Yes.
Yeah. In hindsight, you're like, this is a them problem, not a me problem. I'm trying everything, believe me. You had the list on the fridge. Oh, Meg. Yeah.
Yeah. So then colic really exacerbated trying to breastfeed. So that it made it really difficult because she was so dysregulated. I was so dysregulated probably. So trying to breastfeed and her colic led to like extreme anxiety and panic. I had my first panic attacks postpartum with her. And insomnia, couldn't sleep, couldn't eat, like extreme anxiety and panic. Mostly, from the colic and the breastfeeding and the no sleep, that combination.
Question about breastfeeding. If she wasn't able to like nurse, like did you have a problem with like milk supply and it was like added just another thing to your list of like, did you have to pump and like to keep things feeling manageable or?
I can't remember now. I think I started pumping at like 6 weeks for me was like a rock bottom point. And finally, I don't even remember who now. It wasn't a provider. Maybe it was a lactation consultant. I'm not even sure. Finally, someone gave me permission. Like I needed someone to give me permission to be like, you can just pump. That was helpful. It's not easy to pump exclusively.
Yeah, right.
But she just needed that. Like it just was not working. So I pumped exclusively until she was 5 months. And then switched to formula and like honestly could finally enjoy my baby. For me, it took to like 5 to 6 months. So I started like hit rock bottom at 6 weeks, 5 to 6 months began, it wasn't like a light bulb went off, but just slowly began to be able to enjoy my baby. And I think a big part of that was switching to formula, starting medication. And so at 6 weeks was also when I found a local support group.
Oh, hey, peer support. So you had a couple people that were friends of friends that were like, yeah, girl.
Yes.
Yeah, I hear you. I see you. Like, you are not alone. And then later on, not too much later on, you found like a local group in your area. You go in person?
Yeah, it was a local in-person group. It was called Moms Supporting Moms. It's still around.
Okay.
And I've never done anything like that. I always want to say to people, like, I went into that experience thinking, I don't want to do this. Nothing is going to help, right? When you're feeling that, you're like, what the hell is this group going to do for me? And like, but I'm only doing this because something's got to change. I am in a deep abyss and like, I'll try anything, but also this isn't going to work. Those are my thoughts. So I went. I mean, my husband like had to push me out the door and I went. For sure. With holding my screaming colicky baby, like while I'm like
it was a gentle, supportive push. Okay, it was a loving one, like not an actual push, like little nudge, like you got this. This is gonna be good.
Yes. No, I'm so thankful for that push. Like very thankful. It was just like those support groups. It wasn't like they made everything better because things were still really hard with my baby, but they gave me hope. Because I heard people who were further along than me. And I was like, oh my God, you seem kind of normal again. Like I remember thinking that, like maybe it's possible to be slightly normal. Like
I'm going to show up showered sometime in the future.
Yeah. Yeah. It was at peer support for me. Those support groups were just life-giving. They were magical. All week I was holding on to Thursday night. Like, I was like, I know.
Yes.
It's Wednesday and you're like, okay,
I can make it.
Tomorrow's the day I'm going to be with my people.
Yes.
I'm going to recharge the battery.
Yeah. I'm going to take a breath. I'm going to feel like there's hope. Like, it was a huge part of my recovery. Like that peer support group, my partner for sure. And medication were like my recipe for slowly but surely getting better. But I totally didn't think, I just want to name this because people don't like, I thought I made a terrible mistake.
Having a baby?
I thought this was a terrible decision. I'm not cut out for this. I shouldn't be a mother. Everyone lied to me. They thought I could do this, but I can't.
So did it feel like you were letting other people down and yourself or?
100%. Like, it was devastating to have those thoughts, and I really believed them. Yeah.
Yeah, those are rude thoughts.
It gets better. I don't feel that way anymore, But no one could tell me that. I had to see that in the group. Like, that was the thing.
So I have a question about the support group. You were a little bit nervous the first time you went,
Yeah.
And your husband was like, Megan, like, this is a good thing. You got this. Go out the door. Get in the car. Drive to support group. I don't know if you even remember. Do you have a memory? You might have been a little sleepy, so it might have not be stored in your brain. I don't know if you remember how it felt after you left the first time or what it felt like going other times after that. Did you need a nudge to go?
I didn't need a nudge. Like, it was logistically sometimes hard to get out the door, right? Like, it wasn't like it was always easy to get out the door.
Right.
But, kind of like exercising or whatever that is, that thing that you do that maybe it's hard to get there, but like you feel so good after you did it.
Yep.
The payoff was enough to keep me coming back because I think, it's what we do in our groups. And it sounds so simple, but it's so helpful was to know like I wasn't alone, like to look around the room and be like, well, y'all seem like good moms.
Yeah.
So maybe
jury's still out, but maybe I might actually also be a good mom.
Yes. But I had to see that reflected in someone else.
Yes. But once you realize that you fit in with that group, that you belong in that group, and you've already observed that the other people that are in it are identified by you as good moms, and then you realize that you're in the group, you're like, wait a minute, but I'm also in the good mom group.
Yes.
Right? Like,
yeah, it's huge. It's huge because if not, like, I hope it's getting better. But like before that, it was just a secret, right? It's also like I'm not living in that secret anymore of like how bad I'm feeling. Yeah, it's that decreasing of shame, right? That's also happening.
Totally.
Okay, so you found an amazing support group, and that was a huge piece of the recovery puzzle, like getting through this really hard time in parenting and like, along with meds. Yeah. And what was the other thing you mentioned? It was like meds, support group, and
partner, med, support group. And I think I do want to say too, like all of the help I ended up getting was like from this underground network of women. Like, It was not from providers. Like the support group came from a woman at work who told my husband, right? Like it was things like that that got me to the treatments. Whereas my provider, I remember going in, and I'm not saying all providers, there's some wonderful providers. My provider asked me how I was feeling and said, are you able? And I said, I don't know. I'm not feeling great. Like, actually, I'm like kind of excited to be here at the doctor's and like away from my baby.
Yes.
Like, I'm happy to be here. This is like a vacation.
Uh-huh.
that was a red flag. And she goes, well, are you able to take a shower? And I was like, yeah, I can take a shower. And she's like, then you're not depressed. That was my screening.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So it was definitely more this network of women and parents and moms that like got me to where I needed to be.
Yeah. I'm just remembering like just having a depressive episode and crying a lot in the shower. You can, in fact, be depressed and shower.
100%.
Anyway.
I would hide in the shower.
Yeah.
And then I would invent like a third conditioning treatment to do in the same shower so that I literally didn't have to get out.
What if you're still doing that a little bit?
Hey,
this is a judgment-free zone.
Absolutely. If anybody needs to do that, tell them that it was prescribed by the Human Podcast. Just kidding. We don't prescribe anything.
During the pandemic, I would go and sit with clothes on in an empty bathtub because I would be left alone.
Yes.
And now they know. Okay.
Okay, everybody. This is the circle of trust. Shh.
Don't tell anyone.
Yeah. So how did it go after that? Like that was your first, like, is that the main kind of experience that you wanted to talk about? I have lots of other questions, Meg.
Yeah.
I don't want to jump ahead. I'm worried about jumping ahead prematurely.
I got help, went to the support group, got on medication. Things started to get better around 5 or 6 months. And then, I'd say by like a year, I was like fully recovered. And then very hesitantly, warily, frightened state, did I get pregnant again? Like on purpose. It was planned. But I think what really helped me was number one, everything I had learned.
Yes.
And I really approached that pregnancy and that postpartum with my health is actually the priority. I told all my family, I became a fierce advocate for myself that second one. Like I was like, here's the deal. We're going to pretend like this was a heart condition and like this might be life or death because it kind of felt that way.
Yeah.
And so here are all the things we have to do. And here are the things I have to do. And I had a much different experience. I had a beautiful experience. Yeah. I'm so thankful. Yeah.
Yay.
That's so good.
So I have a question about the professional side of things. So you were an English professor.
I was.
Then did you take time off work to be at home, or were you kind of like, at one point, did you go back to work to do that again? Or help us get to today.
I will.
I mean, I think we know the natural progression of your life experience has informed
a career shift.
Yeah.
Huge career shift. So, well, and I'll just say there was a third baby in there. So I'll mention that. So like I had the second one reluctantly, had a much better experience. When I was two months postpartum of the second, got custody of a family member's baby.
Wow.
All of a sudden had 2 babies.
Whoa.
Okay, what's the age difference between these two? Like, are they real close in age?
2 months apart.
Wow.
Okay, so twins.
Yeah.
For all intents and purposes, right?
Yes. And I always like to tell people like having 2 babies, but being okay in my mental health was a breeze compared to my first baby.
Wow.
Like it was so dark and difficult. And it's not to say that wasn't easy, but like because I was on medication, I was doing all the things to take care of myself, like I could do it. And I still look back at it as like a beautiful time. But yeah, so that was wild. So all of a sudden I had 3 kids.
Here we are, 3 kids.
3 kids. And so in between, so after my first, once I was recovered, I started volunteering with that support group. So I started facilitating.
Cool.
Yeah.
Wow, you became a facilitator. Cool.
I became a facilitator. I became a volunteer. And it was just like, it just became my passion and my calling. Like I was obsessed with facilitating with groups.
Yep.
I was still teaching, so I was still a professor. Eventually, I managed that support group that really like saved my life. And so that was such a beautiful, I know, full circle moment. So manage that. I'm still somehow being a professor. I'm really wanting to change careers, right?
Yeah.
It's that difficult point of like, I have to have my foot in both doors. I mean, I loved it. And so eventually actually merged that support group program with a peer mentor program. And it was actually just like one big program that I managed. And it's still going today. So that's really cool. But yeah, eventually, I guess 4 years ago now, I already knew Carrie Banks, who's the director of PSI's Peer Support Services. So I knew Carrie just professionally from having worked in this local organization. And we were actually on the phone. And then somehow that conversation turned into me interviewing for the PSI Support Groups program manager position. And I honestly would not have left that job for anybody but PSI. I loved what I was doing, but I was like, if I can impact even more folks, if I can do it on this bigger scale. I had really big dreams about the types of groups I wanted to create. I knew I couldn't do that locally.
Like, let's diversify this portfolio. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like,
yeah. And if we may take a turn tooting Megan's horn. Toot toot.
Oh.
The number of support groups since Megan has come on at PSI has grown exponentially. It's bananas.
Thank you.
Like when you started, how many support groups were there?
Yeah, let's draw the curve.
Yeah, it's like
this is an estimate, right? So please don't quote me on this. I think not more than like 20, and now we have like over 50.
Yeah, specialized support groups that are appropriate for lots of different experiences. Do people recommend like groups? Are they like, man, I went to this one support group, but I really wish I had a hard time hearing this kind of experience. It's kind of adjacent to mine, but like, would it be possible to have this kind of support group that might be more trauma informed for my experience? Kind of, is that?
Yeah. Our best support group ideas and most successful ideas come from our group members. So, I would say I'm thinking about a few things. Number one, like, are we the ones to do this? Like, is this within our realm? If there's somebody already doing it well, do we even need to recreate that? And we get feedback every single session. We ask for feedback, and every week I read every piece of that feedback. And I think we're very responsive to it. We're always changing, improving things. And I'm listening to their experiences. And that's how groups like stillbirth and early infant loss are created. It's like, wait a minute, this specific type of loss, these folks really need to be together. Or Black moms in loss, right? That's how that group was created.
Because stillbirth and loss is very different than, I don't know, like loss at a different stage of pregnancy, right?
Yeah.
They're both loss.
It's hard. They're both lost. They're both grieving. We want to honor all losses. And it can be really difficult for folks not to make comparisons. Yes. That's just natural. And so when you're in a group where you're taking that element out, just basically, honestly, the more specific the group, you can just tell the higher the numbers are, the more retention we have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what people want.
And what's really cool about it, too, is that if you find a group that is very specific to your experience, you are going into that group with people who get you, like really, really get you.
Yeah. When you're going into termination for medical reasons group, which is another like really well-attended, special space, there's not many other places you can go and somebody can say, yes, I had a trisomy 18 diagnosis too. When you're getting on that level of similarity, there's something really special about that.
Wow.
To be able to have the shared experience of whatever it is, whether it's a diagnosis, whether it's a particular type of loss, whether it's like lived experience of microaggressions, right? Like any of these things are things that once you can circumvent needing to explain them.
Yes.
There's no need to justify that was difficult when you remove the need to explain it at all, right? It's really powerful stuff.
Yeah, that's what we hear definitely from those types of group, Black moms in laws or Asian moms group. Like I don't have to explain the nuances here.
Yeah.
And I don't have to worry about being judged or the stigma either.
Right.
Like, yeah, those things are so important.
Get those out of the way and just get to talking about how you're feeling and what's going on.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to have a very special episode just about PSI's online English support groups with
Yay!
lovely Christina Ludlow that will be coming out soon.
I think so.
Let's pause, and I just have to say, shout out Christina.
Okay.
Yes.
Christina Ludlow is the best.
Oh,
you heard it here. Maybe not first, though. I don't know.
I love her. She's one of our longtime facilitators. She teaches our postpartum planning class, and she is a powerhouse. Like, makes me proud to be a woman. I love her so much.
Dang.
Yes.
She's pretty fab.
Yes.
For folks that are interested, whether it's parents, support people, providers, if you want to know more about PSI's online support groups in English, there will be an episode dedicated just to that. But since we're talking about it, let's just hit like some big things, Meg. Like they are free for anybody. They're online. They are free. They're no charge. So they're available to anybody. This is great for parents to know. This is great for providers to know so that they can tell their patients, right?
Yeah, they're free, they're online, they're open and ongoing. I would categorize our support groups as like 3 different buckets. We have our perinatal groups. Those are things like OCD moms, general pregnancy mood support, Black Moms Connect. Then we have loss and grief groups. Those are groups like early loss or stillbirth and infant loss. And then we have our termination for medical reasons and after abortion support groups. So when we say perinatal, we mean all of those things, really.
Pregnancy, postpartum, yeah.
Yeah, so we have a wide variety of groups. I would just say I think we provide a really quality service, that our facilitators are really well trained, but we're not diagnosing anybody. We're not giving advice. We're just like holding space for these parents to connect.
And the groups are not just for the birthing parent. They're for your partner.
Yeah, pay attention to the group title. They're all different. Like we have groups for dads, groups for all parents, gestational, non-gestational. We do have groups for moms. Everybody is included. We also have our queer and trans parent group.
Yes. Check it out. We'll put a link to PSI's online support groups in the show notes.
Yeah. And what I'd say too is like, it's honestly like no pressure. Like it's online, it's free. If you don't like it, you don't have to stay. If you love it, come back. You know, like,
Yeah.
But it's really, there's hardly any stakes. It's very low pressure.
Mm-hmm.
People can also always reach out to me because we do have so many groups. I think it can be overwhelming to be like, well, what's the one for me?
Yes.
So I'm always happy to help folks navigate that.
And how should they get a hold of you?
It's groups@postpartum.net.
And follow-up question. This is answered in the special episode, but while we're here talking about it, can folks attend more than one group or do they have to pick one?
No. The only day we don't have groups are Saturdays.
Okay.
But there are people who come every single day of the week.
That's great. If that's what you need, then great. That's what we're here for.
One of the things we talked about with Christina was we need a quiz, like an optional quiz that people could take, like sort me into my group.
I like that. Yes.
Because there's always going to be groups that are broad enough that anyone who identifies with the description can join. And then there are going to be groups that are like filtered, more like specific. So it's going to be like the description is going to have a lot more in it that you're like, okay, yes to that and yes to that and yes to that. Oh, okay. Like I can go to this one too, right?
Mm-hmm.
We need a quiz.
Oh, so you're saying, Megan, make a quiz.
I'm saying I want a quiz to just appear.
Oh, okay.
I definitely don't know how to do that, but I could try to find out who does.
But if you have questions about which support group might be the best, you're saying you'd be happy to chat with somebody if they want to shoot you an email. Okay.
If someone emails you, what should they tell you? Like if they're like, hey, help me find a group, like what are the things that if they wanted to just include it in that first email, what should they say?
Yeah. And definitely like I have help seekers do that. I also have lots of therapists. Like they'll say, hey, I have a client with this going on. Would this be a good fit? Right? Like they're wanting to advocate for their client, which is great. So I think just kind of telling me where you are, like in your phase in life. Are you postpartum? Are you pregnant? Are you having fertility challenges? If you've had a loss, like what type of loss is really helpful. But I can also ask follow-up questions. I kind of know what to ask. But I'm always like people are coming to us like sleep deprived and grieving and struggling. And like, I want to help get you to the right spot.
Yep. You might not know the question, the information that you need to give to Meg. And if she has more questions, she'll ask them.
I will. Yes. And if we don't have the right fit, like I really try to go and find it. It doesn't always exist, but like maybe it's somebody else. Like I just want you to get the best support for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. You're pretty incredible, Meg.
Thanks
for doing all this.
I feel really thankful to get to do this job. It's like so rewarding. Not to say it's not challenging, it is challenging. And I also just like have the most amazing team. So shout out to my support groups team. Like I tend to be like a big thinker and dreamer. That's how all these new groups happen. And behind that are some real detail oriented people. Who helped me so much.
Shout out to the support groups team.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Awesome. Well, is there anything that you wanted to mention, Megan, before we move on to the very serious lightning round?
And also very fast lightning round.
It's serious and fast. We're nodding our heads no. That's not true.
No. Okay, good.
This is shaking. We're shaking our heads no.
Yeah. Sorry, nodding. Yes, shaking. No. Okay.
I don't know if she'll ever come on the podcast. I just want to give a shout out to Carrie Banks, my supervisor.
We've been trying.
So
I've been,
Carrie's very humble and she might not come, but I would like to say she is getting things done. We have some difficult jobs and she makes me feel so supported in my job. And I'm going to tear up. Like she's just the best boss ever. And she comes to this work with her own lived experience. And you see that in everything that she does. So
no pressure, Carrie. But we'll see you in the podcast studio.
No pressure.
Carrie, you don't have to come tell your whole story, but you could come and talk about peer support. I'm just saying.
Yes, she should. But if she doesn't, I'm like, we just have to talk about her because...
Shout out Carrie Banks.
She's a big part of this. Yeah.
Well, thanks for mentioning that. I think that it's important. Thanks.
Yeah, you can cut it if you want to. It was kind of a tangent.
Oh, no, we're leaving it in and tagging her on the internet for sure. Ready for a lightning round?
Let's do this.
Let's do it.
Pew, pew, pew. Megan, besides this podcast, what is your other like second maybe favorite podcast? Doesn't have to be perinatal mental health related. It could be. Up to you.
No, it's definitely not because I'm doing that all day, every day.
That's a healthy boundary.
Yeah. I love podcasts. So this is tough for me. But right now with, the state of the world, I need some light podcast listening.
Nice.
I am obsessed with Amy Poehler's Good Hang.
Oh,
I'll listen to that.
Yes.
It's just like hanging out with a bunch, usually funny women. Sometimes she has men on there, but like, I just love her. It makes me laugh. It makes me feel warm and fuzzy. Like, I love that podcast.
Yeah.
I love a podcast that makes me laugh too.
Yes. Recommend that one if you just need to have a good hang with somebody.
Yeah. Great suggestion.
Okay. Are you currently binge watching or reading or like listening to anything good? Because I need to always have a next in the queue.
Yes. So I love trashy reality TV.
Go on.
I'm taking notes.
So because they're just constantly coming out, you can just binge watch Love is Blind all the time. Like, I don't think they ever stop.
Do you have a favorite season?
I'm not good at remembering that stuff. I really like the one. Shout out to Freddie in the whatever that one was. UK Freddie is. Woo, that was a fave.
Okay.
The current one is like it's Denver. It is a train wreck.
Oh, sorry, Denver.
I know. I'm like, guys, you want to look away, but you can't.
You're like, no. You're just hiding behind your eyes, but actually looking between your fingers and watching it.
Yes. If you're watching Love is Blind Denver, like reach out. We need a support group. Like I need to talk.
PSI's next support group, viewers of Love is Blind Denver.
Yes. I need to talk about it with somebody. It is, yeah.
The viewers are not okay.
We're not okay.
Also, we're here to say you're not alone.
I'm like, I got to get on Reddit soon or something. Like, I got to talk to somebody.
Okay. So is that your suggestion? Love is Blind?
I mean, I'm not suggesting it. I'm binging it.
Oh, okay. You're just saying watch at your own risk.
But if we need something in our queue, we can consider Love is Blind.
If you want to feel good about your own life, watch Love is Blind Denver.
If you think you're doing life poorly, check that out.
I might actually need a little bit of that, so I will consider it.
You're going to feel like I'm so evolved and such a good human, like if you are.
Sorry, everybody on Love is Blind Denver.
I will make a recommendation of like a real, like you should do this.
Yes. My
favorite book of the year so far is I love to read too, so I'm not just watching trashy TV.
Oh, I follow you on Goodreads. I am a fan.
Thank you.
Continue.
I love it. I didn't know you were stalking me.
Megan's like flushed. She's like, whoa, okay, cool.
Biggest compliment. It's called Broken Country by Claire Leslie.
Oh my God, you just posted about this like a week ago or something, and I was like, well, that sounds really interesting.
I could not put it down. Like,
okay.
It's so good. The writing's good. It feels like it's going to be this very quiet book. Like it's set kind of on this farm, and then it is not quiet. That's good.
Like, buckle up.
Buckle up.
Who wrote it?
Claire Leslie Hall.
Okay. We will put a link to all these things in the show notes. Right below Love is Blind Denver, I'll put a link to Broken Country.
Yes.
Okay. Can you share like a really great parenting hack that you have? We know, and we are acknowledging that there's not one thing that will work for all parents and all kids, but is there something like special you do to like hack parenting?
So no, right? If there was an easy hack, I would be a billionaire. There's not one. Spoiler.
That'd be great though.
My sister-in-law taught me this one, and this is helpful to both say to your kids and say to yourself. And it's 2 words, which is just try again.
Oh, try again.
So when they do something that is really not the behavior that you would hope that they would have, instead of getting pissed off or making them feel bad or like whatever, guilty, right? Whatever those maybe default behaviors might be, sometimes it is really simple saying like, hey, let's try that again. Under that means I know that wasn't your best self, and I want to give you another opportunity before I even say anything else.
Because you believe it's there.
Mm-hmm. Yes. It doesn't always work, but when you can like take that beat and be like, hey, I'm going to assume the best here. Try again. And then I do it to myself. Like maybe I have a reaction that I don't like or behavior. I'll go, you know what? I want to try that again. Let me back up.
Do you say that out loud to the kids?
Yeah.
I'm going to try that again. That didn't come out the way.
That was actually not what I meant to do. I don't like that. Let me try again. So try again is a parenting hack.
I love that.
Mm-hmm. And then snacks, all the snacks.
Oh, like have lots of snacks. Hey, Meg, can I offer a reflection?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Support group facilitator.
Okay.
I just want to say something quickly about try again. It really encourages a growth mindset. And that is so awesome. The idea that like we're not an expert at whatever we're doing yet.
Yes.
And it really kind of cuts off the opportunity for negative self-talk and whatever, to kind of like join the party. It's like, nope, I'm going to try this again.
Yeah.
It's do better, but without the trauma.
Yeah. Yeah. And I would say, like, yeah, it's particularly helpful for our maybe neurodivergent kids who have some impulse control challenges. So,
I got some of those. I am one of those.
yeah.
I'm the neurodivergent kid with impulse control.
So for them in particular, because you just kind of know, you're like, you really didn't mean to do that. Like, so just like let's try again, kind of like slow you down. Let's think about this for a minute.
Do you have to say it with a calm voice too? Like, no reaction. Oh, let's try again. That probably helps too.
Try again. Yeah. And I'm not saying I do it all the time. I'm like far from perfect.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're like, what were you thinking?
Oh, 100%.
Sorry, let me try again.
You still don't have your shoes on? Like, yes. But in those moments, I just like a simple phrase like that.
That's it.
And fewer words, the better. I mean, the number of times I've gone, well, I don't know if that was a good idea because, blah, blah, blah. I mean, after like 3 words, the kids are just hearing,
Yeah.
Keep it simple. Try again.
Try again. And then if you try again and you kind of have a better behavior, it's like, it's done. We don't have to do anything else. That's it. Moving on.
Yeah. That's a great suggestion.
Thanks.
I'm going to write that down and like frame it and put it like everywhere.
On the whiteboard by the kitchen table.
Yeah, it's really good for ourselves too.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. What's one way that you are going to show yourself some radical love today?
So I take like sometimes an embarrassing number of baths in a day.
Oh.
What?
Oh, true confessions. Ooh. It's like a special part of the episode.
Yes, you can like measure how maybe well or not well I'm doing, but like on like a really
oh my God, yes,
hard day. Like, bless my husband for not being like, so this is your 3rd bath today.
Like danger zone.
Yes.
Oh my God, Fit Dad, like, and he's like, did you blah, blah, blah. And then it's like R.I.P. himself because he said things that he shouldn't have said. I feel like you got to know those things that you don't say, and your partner, not saying that, that's smart. That's good self-preservation.
Yes, it is. It is. He knows it's needed. Like, he's like, it's just essential for me. So I at least take 1 bath every evening. Like, I take a bath every night. Like, I'm going to do that today. But if it's like for me, like on my lunch break, I might be like, I'm taking a bath.
Like, not just in the evening, that's kind of like your routine, your ritual.
It is.
It
is.
But in the middle of a day, for example.
It's a reset.
It's a reset? Yeah.
It's a reset for me. If it's like, oh my gosh, I'm overwhelmed, I'm overstimulated, like whatever it is, like it just always works. Like, this is ironic because Sylvia Plath said this, and we know how things turned out for Sylvia Plath. So like, but she said there. But she said there must be a few things that hot baths can't cure, but I don't know any of them.
Yep.
And that's been the case for me. I mean, it's not going to solve things forever, but it might get me through the next like 5 hours.
And if that's what you need, great.
Sometimes that's all it takes.
Yeah. So definitely hot baths. That's it. And then I like lots of like accoutrements to my bath. I might have like Epsom salts, or I might have like bubble bath, or like.
Is it always the same every night? Is it always bubbles? Is it like.
No, I'm going to mix it up.
Okay.
I'm going to mix it up. Yeah.
So it's like a magic cauldron. Like, you're throwing things in there. And like.
Yes.
Okay.
And it is very hot. Everyone in my family is like, I don't know how you're in that. Like, it's hot.
I relate to everything that you are saying. So much.
So you're a bath taker?
Oh, yeah.
Yay.
Oh, yeah.
Some people hate, like, it's a love or hate thing, baths. Like, some people are like, that's gross. You're sitting in your own dirt. Is that you, Danny?
Probably.
Listen,
look at that face.
In my defense, I get hot, okay? Like, give me 3 minutes, and I'm like, okay, I'm having a hot flash.
That's why the bathtub must go under the window, so that in the winter you can open the window and get like the cold air blow. You know what I mean? Like, balance it.
Okay, that's exciting. You just added something for me there.
You're welcome. I don't know if it's cold enough for you tonight for that, but think about it.
I'm definitely doing that.
An accoutrement you can add to your like menu.
Cold air.
Yeah.
I'm really excited about it. I'm not lying.
Next thing we know, Megan's going to be like, out of office. Get back to me tomorrow. I'll be returning emails starting at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning.
I mean, I'm just saying, if I'm in a meeting with my camera off, maybe I'm in the back.
Maybe not.
You don't know. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not.
Okay.
I'm joking. I'm not. But I want to be.
Mentally, I'm in the bathtub.
Yeah.
Actually, I got my extra screen.
Yeah.
16 Excel spreadsheets open.
And I'm eating.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm always eating in meetings, y'all.
Yeah.
Actually, I was eating in this before we recorded.
Yeah.
I think we should normalize that.
Megan had an apple, so she didn't get hangry with us.
Basic self-care.
Yeah, that's right. I'm taking care of myself, eating in meetings.
Okay, Megan, let's hop into a time machine. I would pick a DeLorean. Pick a time machine of your choice. We are going to go back in time. What is one thing that today you wishes you could tell pre-recovery you?
I wish. I love that you took the deep breath.
Sorry. You're welcome. I don't know.
I wish that, right? Like, it's not just something I want to have told myself one time, but I want this to be the message that I have received forever, right? Which is matrescence. I wish I knew about matrescence. I wish someone had described becoming a mom as this evolution, that with any evolution and transformation, it's going to take years. It's going to be uncomfortable. It's going to shift your identity. Like, I wish that's how we spoke about parenthood and motherhood, because part of my struggle, and so many, is like my expectations were so far from reality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a follow-up question. First, I want to hear what your time machine is. But second of all, do you think that this expectation versus reality of the shift into motherhood has anything to do with the stigmatization of motherhood changed you?
Oh, for sure.
Like it's supposed to.
100%. 100%. I mean, I feel like we are still currently in a race to prove how little motherhood can change us.
Yes. 12 out of 12.
That is the message. The message is you are a success if this doesn't change you.
Which is the opposite of reality.
Yes, it's the opposite. I mean, so I want the opposite of that message, which is, I mean, it sounds negative, but honestly, I wish somebody had told me, like, this is going to shatter your world in all the good ways. It's in all these wonderful ways and in extremely difficult ways that are going to make you grow. Are you ready to grow?
Yeah.
That's what we should be saying about like parenthood and motherhood.
If we look at it like someone who's a freshman in high school or college, and their interests and their level of experience and the things that they're confident in and the knowledge that they have and who they are when they graduate, and we like just side by side compare, there's a huge difference. And those are both similar to this type of transition, but we're expecting no change.
Right.
Like you wouldn't expect that from our kids. You wouldn't expect that from...
Yes. Like if my freshman was the same exact person when they left for college or graduated from college or whatever, I'd be like, what have you been doing this whole time?
Yeah. And it's like, actually, we want you to be even better, but no growing pains. Don't show any of that. Right?
Right.
Don't make it messy. Just get there somehow.
Right.
I'd like to talk about that, like in our support groups. That's not like a formal piece of our psychoeducation, but I think when you teach parents about that evolution, it's such a relief to them. And they often have these like aha moment of like, oh, and they can start to see themselves in that. And I think it's a really powerful message.
Yeah, I could keep talking about this, but
I know. Have y'all had an episode on matrescence yet? You should.
No.
We talked to Dr. Nikki Pinsack, who wrote a book that included the concept of matrescence as part of the through line. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Because she was like, employers, if they're not seeing this as an opportunity, are missing it, right? Like employees are primed for big growth. So if you go like, oh, well, hurry up and get back to work and do everything exactly the same as you did it before, like you've missed an opportunity.
I love that framing. I've never heard that.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Well, we should link that episode. I'm doing the podcasting.
We have a third podcast host. No, thank you. That's great.
Okay, but next question. How do you take your water?
We need to make sure that you're staying hydrated.
So I'm just going to tell you, there's a whole routine. There's a whole lineup.
Okay.
So I'll just take you through my lineup. First is hot coffee. That has to happen first thing.
Solid.
Hot coffee. Right now we're putting some pumpkin spice creamer in that because I'm basic. I need that.
Oh, me too.
Then we're doing some ice water. We got to hit with some ice water. Having like lots of ice water. Then lunchtime, I'm going to need a bubbly water.
Oh.
Yeah. Then depending on how the day is, I might have an iced coffee after that.
Okay.
And then I'm having lots more ice water.
Wow. You're doing a great job staying hydrated.
Mm-hmm.
So you're watching Love is Blind and like pounding ice water is what you're saying.
I am.
Like, wow, I was not prepared for that. I need to get hydrated.
I look forward to all my little drinks throughout the day. They're like, I'm like, oh, it's almost time for I love it. I love all the different beverages.
Megan, way to take care of your body.
Shout out to Trader Joe's lemon ginger bubbly water. If you haven't had it.
That's new. I have to go. I'm going right now. Bye.
Oh.
I have a problem. I have to go in there. Trader Joe's lemon ginger. Try it. Get back to me.
Trader Joe's, sponsor us. Let's get everybody some lemon ginger sparkling water.
Yeah, so good.
Moms with little kids love Trader Joe's because it's a small grocery store and it's real hard to get lost in there. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's also a great place to spend $300 on snacks, but I digress. I love Trader Joe's.
So many good snacks. Their peanut butter pretzels are the best peanut butter pretzels.
Yes.
They're good.
Hot tip, sidebar, Trader Joe's episode. Today's episode is sponsored by Trader Joe's. It is not, but we love them. Yeah. Meg, I think that we covered this earlier, but in case anybody didn't write it down, if anything resonated, if anybody has questions about online support groups, want to pick your brain about something, is there a good way to get a hold of you? Are you on the internet? Is email the best?
Email. Yeah, email's the best.
Great.
So just groups@postpartum.net. That's me. My email's also all over that webpage on PSI website. You can definitely find me. But yeah, that's me. I'm on the other end of that.
Great. Emily, would you like to take us out?
I would love to. Okay.
Oh, are you adjusting your invisible?
Yeah, I'm adjusting my necktie. See?
Okay, cool.
Okay. Meg Money.
You did it!
This has been a delight. We have known each other for a long time because we've been at this parenting gig for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you embody what PSI is all about, which is you become the help that you needed the most.
Yeah.
Which isn't to say you didn't have access to support groups, but that support groups were just so pivotal that you then became support groups.
Mm-hmm. Took it to another level.
So thank you for sharing your personal story and nerding out about peer support with us.
Yeah, I enjoyed it so much. And ditto to you two. You're so easy to talk to. And this was just fun. This was fun.
Yep. We should do it again. We heart you.
Ditto.
Thanks for tuning in to the I Am One podcast. Check out today's show notes where we'll drop links to all the important things that we mentioned in this episode. Please consider sharing about I Am One on social media and following and rating our show wherever it is that you listen to podcasts. It only takes a minute of your time and, well, that'll help our collective mission of bringing resources and local support to folks worldwide. From everyone here at PSI, thanks again for listening.